Well, easily I'll say like you stood out in the sense of like you were the most polished, charismatic, I would say, on the show easily.
Oh my God, thank you.
Like you looked like you were composed. You were like a fighter, like a boxer, like ready for like his
Thank you.
You know, I remember, you probably don't even remember this.
God.
We did an open mic together in 2000, I believe 22. It was in LA.
And you called me a bitch and you said for me to quit. And I was like, what?
No, it was a very sad open mic too. It wasn't even like a glamorous. There was no. It was
where was this?
It was on Melrose in LA at my homie Dante Chang's spot. It's like
Dante, my guy. Yeah.
Okay, so
good guy.
It's called Flashback. I think sometimes you pay. It was one of those where you like even pay for time or something. And
it was crazy that it's called Flashback because it's one of those mics where you never will remember ever again.
Right.
You're like, I wish I'd never have a flashback of this place. It was like just the worst mic.
It was bad. I think it was only 5 of us and we're all comics. It was really sad.
And how was it? We talk at all?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I was embarrassed to be there. I knew you. I feel like I've seen your name. Like, because you've been a name. You've been around. I feel like I've been around.
Sure.
Like we've both been around for
a while.
A while.
The scenes be known for a while, right?
Yeah, like names get thrown around.
Right.
You know.
If someone's a killer, people know about it.
Yeah.
Eventually. Sam Talent, I remember, was being thrown around a lot in Denver. Mm-hmm. But he was in Denver so long, but it was just a legendary name, like Sam Talent, blah. Yeah. Then it became huge. And it's like, but the name itself was being thrown around.
Right.
I knew about you before you had that first pop off the clips. I think you were like the DC guy.
I was the DC guy.
You were a DC guy. I remember I knew everyone's killers in every main town.
The Overachiever show was like my main
Overachiever show.
Yeah, that
so
was
I knew like Calvin Evans in Chicago. I knew Sam in Denver, or maybe the Grawlix guys in Denver. I knew everybody, every scene when I was coming up because I was very locked in. I was like, who's the killers of these scenes?
You know, it's crazy. Like just looking at you, you don't seem you seem like such a cool almost like a comedy, like not a bro, but like a guy that doesn't really like do a lot of research.
Oh, dude, I'm locked in. I'm a little.
You're like a nerd.
Don't look at the vibe. Look at the skin tone.
Yeah.
look at the skin. That's the real. It is. No.
Where does that come? Where's that comedy nerd come from?
Dude, I was a comedy fan way before I was a comedian. I remember learning about Louis C.K. way before he was even like a concept. This is when he was like, he liked consent. That's how long ago it was. He was into consent back then. Dude.
Yeah.
That's how
back when he respected women.
How about like decades ago?
Yeah.
Dude, he was I remember seeing Chewed Up and Hilarious. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I was always into comedy. I was a huge Cat fan. I was a huge like Eddie Murphy fan. I was so, you know that you don't know why you love it, but your body's already telling you you're a comedian. Your body's been telling you for a long time. I would like stay. I remember I did all my homework really quickly. I was like a very quick homework guy. I was a quick study on the homework, really easy. I excelled in school. But the things I spent hours on were like, I would make these like Facebook groups, but it was like all making fun of one teacher that we all hated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Made her into like a weird animal, or like had these like funny groups that I would make, and everyone from all the schools.
I don't picture you as I picture you as a troublemaker. Dude. I don't know why. You give off like a
dude. I thought you were retarded. Like, I think
no.
I thought you were the first brown retard.
This is this is all off surface level. This is why I love doing this. I love knowing. I love learning. Like talk about like grades were good.
Grades were, bro. I was an anime gamer. I still am. I'm an anime gamer, little reader boy.
Yeah,
that's what I am.
Yeah,
that's what I watched JJK on the way here, man. I engage in art in the most geeky of ways.
That's amazing. That's awesome. I think that's great. I didn't. Yeah,
you're right. I guess I'm very confident, but I couldn't look at you in the face in high school.
You exhibit character traits of like a brown fuckboy.
Yeah, sure. And I'm that too.
Well, you're like you're a closeted avid reader. You read poetry on your off time. Are you a sensitive guy? Are you like a very sensitive guy?
No, I was a self-loathing kid growing up. So I didn't like my face. I was a brown kid in Texas, so I was not necessarily like seen as cool. That in that era, mid-aughts growing up in Texas, brown was not a cool concept. So now it's cool.
Which part of Texas?
Plano, North Texas.
Okay.
There's a lot of browns there.
Because I was going to say...
No.
Yeah.
For sure. It's like IT.
I think Akash, too, is a Texas guy.
He's from that north area.
Yeah.
But in general, though, the energy was not browns are cool. So I was... girls were calling me ugly. I was covering my face.
I'm glad you said that because people need to... the younger generation needs to know about the brown, what they had to go through.
Bro.
90s to early 2000s.
Dude, they don't
brown
know.
It's kind of cool now.
It's very cool. Back then, dude, no one... Now the Chad is like, are we getting Vindaloo tonight?
Yeah.
Are we getting fucking Vindaloo?
Yeah.
Are we getting Injura, dude? Injura and Tibbs, dude? It's like all the fucking white Chads are into the culture. Back then, it was not happening at all.
Yeah, I argue the same thing for Latinos. Ever since Bad Bunny, now it's cool.
Bad Bunny, Ralph, Barbosa.
Mm-hmm.
George Lopez was not cool.
Right.
If you like George, you were not cool.
Yeah.
He was not like a vibe. Pablo Francisco was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was a cocaine.
But
yeah, that wasn't really.
That wasn't Mexican shit. You're right. That was like hype people.
That was Colombian cocaine. Yeah.
Still Latino,
Yeah.
Still kept it in the family.
On brand, yeah.
Latinos were not cool. I'm trying to think of the first cool Latino thing. Was it Bad Bunny? No. Ricky Martin, but then he was gay, uncool again. Back then.
I'm talking mainstream. Well, Ricky Martin was mainstream, but again, like this is a different level. I'm talking stadiums, different cultures.
Nothing's bigger than Bad Bunny right now, and amazing that y'all have that because y'all are the premier minority in.
I mean, it helps with ticket sales because I feel like it brings more awareness, and I think you're going to be a part of this new wave of brown. I think it's exciting.
I think it's amazing because it's like you're right that like brown people in general have had to be like very nerdy losers. And the idea that we have fucked once before in our lives is like novel.
Yeah.
But
your energy is unique, bro. I mean,
really?
watching you. I mean, I've been very lucky.
Thank you.
I've worked with Nimish, Hassan, Akash. I worked with all of them.
Yeah.
Like your energy is like it's on another.
Dude,
fun,
thank you.
Like you're fun, you're cool.
Hey,
and your audience is like diverse, bro.
They're down, right?
I expected to see more Vindaloos. I'm looking at the attendee list. It's like Katie, Susan. I'm like, is this a Tommy Brennan show or Jeffrey Asmus? Or is this?
It's not a Jeffrey Asmus show because there's women there. It's not, got them.
Boom.
No. Yeah, women are down. Also, I think it's like people think it's all just fuck energy. Like, oh, there's one trying to fuck. It's not that. I think women like a space where they can be around men that are not fucking creepy. It's not necessarily a fuck thing. Right. Because they're bringing their boyfriends. They're bringing
Sure.
There's fuck boy elements. Like I get a little revolved.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Man. It's a vibe, man.
It's the idea of.
Yes.
Not the. It's theoretical, not physical. Sometimes it can be.
Yeah.
If the vibe is right.
Yeah, if the vibes are
but
right.
It's not like overt. Hey, I'm trying to fuck all y'all.
Of course.
It's not Rick James shit. It's more like, hey, what's up? Yeah. And hey, your mom is cute too. And she's a physician, even cuter. Yeah. That's the kind of values I'm bringing.
Mm-hmm.
What's hot? Having a job, actually. 9 to 5s. That's hot. It's different. It's a horny scholars is what I like to.
I like it. It's like old school principles meet the new school.
It's like the idea of like not losing your tradition, knowing your language, knowing your food, knowing the people, loving your parents, loving your family, taking care of your people, not being ashamed of how they sound or look like, but also being out here in these streets, being out there dating, dancing at clubs, just doing the shit that everyone does, but not making a big thing out of it. Back then, it was like, oh my God, we're doing it. We're being in the culture, but we've been here for so long now that it's no longer novel. It shouldn't be novel.
Right.
That if we two brown guys go out to the club and drink and maybe do some drugs and then just party and maybe go home to their moms after and help them with their gout, right? So it's like both things can coexist. You can be a nice guy who fucks. I think.